Hey guys, it's Jeff with Whirlwind Family Farm, and each week I like to find a time where I just grab my iPhone and just go. Not mic'd up, no special equipment. We just get out in the garden and show you an observation. That's what we're going to do today. Let's walk down towards our okra. And this is for those of you who maybe you've gardened for years, or maybe you're a brand new gardener, and just to show you something that's a little bit of an indicator just to take you further in that knowledge. And what I'm going to do, let me flip the iPhone around here. And you can look and you can see there's all my okra. And one of the things, let me get closer, you'll notice about the okra is it has these long tassel or tops that go up right here. And then the leaves, about 6 to 8, even a foot down, the leaves stop and they're not growing anymore. And what's happening is we're getting towards the end of the life cycle of this okra. When you see it start to do that, it kind of leaves, no pun intended, leaves the leaves behind, and the top goes up, and we're still getting some blooms up here, and you just see that all throughout this okra. And let me flip the phone around here, and what we're doing is we're getting into the end of the life cycle of this okra. Just like any plant, any vegetable that you grow, it has its beginning when it's in the seed trays. We plant it out. These were started in seed trays, started them out in the rows, and then they have their life cycle. About a month into it, or a month and a half, they started producing okra, and now some of these are, you can see they're well over 6 foot tall, and they start to get to the end of that life cycle. And what happens is, at that point, you know you're down to the final 2 or 3 weeks. We have had okra that has made it into September before, as we're here in just about mid-August. But sometimes what happens when it finally gets to that last cycle of its life, that's when the insects come in, and I've literally seen the insects decimate okra within a couple of days. But it just gets to the end of it and doesn't produce. I've had others that it just kind of keeps on going. This I probably give 2 to 3 more weeks at best, and we'll be at the end of that. These will all be taken up, and we'll probably, in this area right here, we'll probably put down probably pumpkins is what we're probably going to put in this area. But that's just an indicator for your okra. And you can see we're still producing fine. I've already done a little harvesting this morning. You can see the okra is well on here as we go through. You can see most of these have several okra. So it's still producing well. And as long as it produces, then we keep harvesting and we keep having these for our customers. And it's just a blessing. And this okra is done particularly well. We have about 300 plants. Most of them survived and did well. And that's just the life cycle of okra. And again, you can see how well it did. And again, we are fully organic. We don't put anything on this. We put down compost. That's the only fertilizer that these things have had. And they take off and go. So hope that helps. That's just the life cycle of okra. You're going to get your good harvest out of it. For us, it's usually around the end of August, September. It's finally done. And we move on to our fall crops. So thanks for finding our channel. As I said, I'm Jeff with Whirlwind Family Farm. We appreciate it. We appreciate also when you like, subscribe, certainly hit that bell for notification. Give us your comments below and let us know how well you've done with your okra this year, or your experiences with okra. You certainly may have more knowledge about it than we do. Thanks again. Blessings over you, your family, and your garden. And let me remind you, right over here, check this next video out. It'll take you further along, and I think you're gonna like it. Talk to you soon from Whirlwind Family Farm.